show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die. Oh, moon of Alabama, now must say goodbye. We've lost our good old mama. I must have whiskey, oh, you know why. Oh, moon of Alabama, now must say goodbye. We've lost our good old mama, and must have whiskey, oh, you know why. Yeah.
How old are you right now?
Now I'm 25.
Would you say that you've ever had a problem with alcohol in your life?
I had a pretty big problem in college. I started drinking in high school a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. And then the environment in college really changed that, because I wanted to go out all the time, and it got really bad. And it was really the college environment that.
How often would you go out and drink, like in an average night in college?
Average night, average week, I would probably go at least 4 or 5 times a week to usually the bars around campus and stuff, and it was a regular thing for me.
So what right now is your position in school? You go to Pitt right now?
Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
Do you have like a chosen career path?
Not really.
How often would you say that you drink alcohol?
A lot. During the week,
What's a lot?
weekends. I don't know. Anytime I'm bored,
Alright, well what about tonight? How much have you drank tonight?
5 of these,
5 of those.
Stella shots. Yeah, a lot.
How much more do you plan on drinking?
A couple more.
How often do you drink that much alcohol?
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think that alcohol affected your life?
I don't think it's done a positive thing for my life. I think drinking is a way to cure boredom, and it's also my way of procrastinating. And it hasn't helped my grades much. So, I don't think drinking is very good.
I wouldn't, start drinking all day, every day, but it was usually just at night. I would just go out every single night, all the time, and that was my condition.
Did you find that you couldn't have a good time without drinking?
It was hard. It did become the focus of anything I wanted to ever do, and whenever I wanted to go out, I always wanted, to drink and have alcohol there, and I always wanted other people around me to drink. And that was one of the biggest problems I had, was trying to get other people to go out with me all the time, so I wasn't drinking alone. I wanted people there at the bar with me, so I would always start buying them drinks to get them to stay there with me, and that was really what got me a problem.
When did you realize that your drinking was out of control?
Well, at first I didn't think it was a problem. I knew I drank a lot, but most college kids drink a lot too, and I was kind of excessive at times, and there were a couple months where it did get pretty bad. But I didn't realize until I had a serious problem until I found out how much in debt that I was. I got to the point where I maxed out 3 credit cards, and he was getting, I was going through college, and I didn't have any money. I was always asking for money from home, and it just got really worse, and I got in a lot of financial trouble. And I mean, there were nights when I'd go to the bar, spend $100, $120, I mean, every night, and it was that bad. It really was. And that's when I knew that I had to do something.
About 5 beers.
5 beers, 4 nights a week. So do you feel that alcohol has affected your life in any way?
No.
Neither positive nor negative?
I think it's positive because it's fun. And everybody gets together and they have a great time.
Do you think that it could adversely affect your health in the future?
I'm drunk, but right now I'm so in love with you, and I don't want to think too much about what we should or shouldn't do. Lay my hands on heaven and the sun and the moon and the stars while the devil wants to.
I'll talk to you. Or I'll talk to you in a minute, either way. Alright, so what were you saying before?
I like to drink.
How often do you drink? How much do you consume on the average night?
40 a day if I want, but most of the time it's just like, I don't know, it all depends on the week. In the winter, not as much as the warm months, I'll tell you that. In the warm months, I'll drink every day if I want. Not to excess, 3 or 4 beers a day.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, that's bullshit. Sometimes 10. No shit. Everything I know comes from this man. Yeah, but you know me in the summer, the winter. Fuck that. I'm gonna drink 10 beers tonight, I can guarantee it. And if there's not 10 beers in that keg, then I'll go buy 10 more. What about you, Funk? How many beers do you drink in a day?
I can.
Hey, look at you, you're a wreck, man. You have no,
that.
no composure.
Fuck that.
There's no composure there. You gotta drink with composure. As long as it doesn't affect your health.
So you don't think what you're drinking could affect your health?
Sure it could.
Do you care?
No. There's so many bad things for your health out there anyway. You name it. I walk outside, tree falls on my head, I'm dead. What's all the preservation for? I'm having a good time. I'm amongst friends. It's not a beer thing. It's just me drinking, just having fun. Letting loose, getting rid of my stresses. Drinking hard. Nice.
So you think it'll ever affect you?
Oh yeah. Whenever I'm like over 30, that's when you slow down.
It took me a while to figure out that I had a problem because, I wasn't hurting anyone, and I didn't think that I had a problem, but when I decided that I needed to have something done, I went to a few, AA meetings like everyone recommends, and I talked to some people, but I realized that those organizations, they help and everything, but if you want to get better, if you want to do something, you have to decide it for yourself. There's no one that's gonna help you all the time, and you're gonna be the only one that has to make that decision, and you have to pull through for yourself. So yeah, I had to make that decision.
Do you think that the average college student knows when the point when alcohol is out of their control?
Well, that's things that everyone has to go through and learn. Every college kid wants to go out and have a good time and get drunk and see what this is all about and everything. And it just, most people go through this. You reach a maturity point where you understand and you realize that, getting drunk every single night and going out all the time and devoting your entire life to it, that's not what it's all about. And a lot of people never reach that conclusion. And I was lucky that I did.
I want to tell you a story about the house went blue. I come home one Friday. Had to tell a damn lady as I lost my job. She said, that don't confront me, as long as I get my money next Friday. Now next Friday I come, I didn't get the rent, and out the door I went. She hollering about the front rent, she'll be lucky to get in the back rent. She ain't gonna get none of it. So I stop in a local bar, you know, people. I go to the bar. I rent my coat. I call the bartender. I said, look, man, come down here. He got down there. So what you want? One bourbon, one shot, one beer. Well, I ain't seen
One thing about alcohol would be is withdrawal, severe headaches, all this that he just like stress, any stress at all, he just freezes because he's not. It's almost like he's taking like a reality that is being drunk instead of just having a normal reality. Like he's drunk all the time, so that has become his like view of life. When he's not drunk, he just can't handle it. Anything just sucks. So when you look at someone like him, you know, yeah, I like to party, I like to drink. It's cool. But when you start to need it, that's when you look at people like that and say, well, I can see that. You know, you start shaking. I knew people like that was hot.
They call the bartender. Look, man, come down here. So what you want? One bourbon, one shot, one beer. No, I ain't seen my baby since the night before last.
I know it's there, so I know what to look for, and I know when it might become a problem again, so I would be able to understand it.
Well, you mentioned your financial situation as being one of the biggest problems.
It wasn't until I ran out of money when I knew that I had a problem. One instance, I started selling my textbooks from class, so I'd have some extra bucks to go out that weekend, and I mean that was seriously bad. And if I had the money, then I don't know if I ever would have stopped.
Paco Romero here. This is Lisa.
Hi.
What about excessive drinking? Do you think that's bad?
But, drinking on the weekends isn't that bad.
What do you deem to be excessive drinking?
The amount that I drink. I qualify that as excessive drinking. I hope so.
What's your current drinking amount?
Well, last night I drank a 40 ounce Colt 45 malt liquor.
Yeah.
Then I went out to the bar. I drank two 22 ounce drafts English Black and Tan. So that's 44 ounces of Black and Tan. A shot of Southern Comfort. And then we went to another place and I had a bottle of England water.
So does that constitute an average night for you?
No, that was an excessive night.
What's an average night?
40.
40.
Colt 45 is an average night.
Well, what's tonight going to be?
Hopefully an excessive night. If all goes well. Yes, I am.
So, what's your present state of mind right now?
Inebriated.
How much have you had to drink so far tonight?
13
You've had 13 drinks,
since 4 o'clock.
and it's now 7:45. How much do you plan on consuming for the rest of the evening?
About 20.
So, are you being truthful in this? Do you actually drink this much?
Oh yeah.
Do you drink this much on a regular basis?
Every weekend.
Do you feel that your drinking is out of control?
No.
Do you feel that it's affecting your life?
No.
Is it hurting? How are you doing in school?
I'm graduating in 7 days.
So this is your 4th year?
5th year.
I mean, at college, everyone's learning. They want to know what this is all about. And yeah, it feels great. It's fun to be out and be social. And you meet people, and that's part of growing up. I mean, it's just, you can't get around that. But because you become more social, and you open up more, and you express your feelings more, and you go to the bar, some people go there to drink, some people go there to pick up girls, to pick up guys. And